This is Pro Video on my old Samsung S20. Now, it's the topic of today's video. It is Bitcoin, of course. Right. Let me start here with Bitcoin is great money. And normal money that we use every day, the money that I've only known all my life, is the stuff you use every day, which in Australia is the Australian dollar, and in America it's the US dollar. Now, I just watched a video last night, which was a lovely young lady on YouTube, and I've forgotten her name or her channel, and I might put her name in the channel, or if someone asks in the comments, I'll research it if someone really cares. But she was interesting. She was talking about how $100,000, or in her says 75,000 US, in Australia it's about 100,000, was considered that right amount of money where you don't need to worry about anything. It's just the perfect amount where you could always had excess. You could save plenty of money for the future. You could buy yourself lunch and dinner, and you could have a family, pay for all the kids' school excursions. It wasn't like billionaire money, but it was enough money to get you by. Like, get you by in a great way. Like, it's what I would only dream of when I was working, where I was probably earning half that, and I thought I was going okay, but I couldn't do a family. But this is a sort of income that I would dream of years ago, where you could have a few overseas trips, or get yourself a high-end caravan and travel the country with your family. Sorry, I'm breathing quite heavy. Am I really unfit? I don't know. But, and she linked it to a study where about 16 years ago, they did a study that anything over 75,000 a year was considered being a baller. And didn't necessarily make you happier having extra money, because you just get a fancier car, which you get bored of. You just got your needs met. Well, she was implying that this is no longer true. Like, if you went back 16 years, 100,000 Australian is really 200,000 Australian, or 160,000 American. And she was basically saying not many people earn that much money. And that's definitely true, because I do not know anyone that earns $200,000. They're like the unicorn. Like, my friend's brother earns more than that, and my boss's sister once earned more than that. But they're the complete exception. They're like the freaks, and that's no longer the say. So what? And well, the sort of bit of a brainwave I had after watching it was that the idea that money doesn't make you happy, it definitely and the problem today, I think, is not that money doesn't make you happy, it's that the money we have is making us sad, because it is not keeping its value. And the world just seems nutty. Like, we're having the case in point is the recent fuel crisis, and people are flipping out because of this, because they're already, the majority, the average person is feeling the pinch. And so Where Bitcoin is great money compared to the current money is if you look into what Bitcoin is trying to tackle, is it does everything better than the current money, because, and the key factor is the governments can't inflate it, so it's a true currency. It's a money where if you look into it, and I'm not going to try and tell you all about Bitcoin and that. If you want to have a solution to this current fuck up, go look into Bitcoin, because it's a freaking great money. Like, and you can believe if you're just going to complain and say, oh, this is the way it is, it has to be this way, then it's probably not. Bitcoin's not going to be for you. But if you're curious, like, look into why Bitcoin's a better money than the current system, and you might be surprised. There's books about it that explain what Bitcoin is. The Bitcoin Standard is a standout book to explain why Bitcoin is a better money. So that's my 2 cents. Have a lovely day or night wherever you are. It's a lovely day here, a really lovely day. All right, bye bye.